Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. Christy, Alonso, Tom Cruise, who is 5 years older in this movie than Wilford Brimley is in Cocoon, according to Twitter, is back as Ethan Hunt in Mission Impossible Fallout. And I couldn't begin to explain what actually happened, so I've let that to Christy.
I'm not sure the plot really matters here. I'm not really sure we even need to bother with it, but something uranium, something bad guy, something Paris, something helicopter. Take a look.
He's not just some observer. He's an assassin.
I don't trust anybody outside of this room.
You go rogue, he's been authorized to hunt you down and kill you.
That's the job. No hard feelings.
Which way, Benji? Turn left! Go, 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 go! What are you waiting for? I'm jumping out a window! Oh, sorry. Good luck.
That is Tom Cruise jumping out of a window because, as you may have heard, Tom Cruise enjoys doing his own stunts.
Boy howdy. Yeah, no, and they are impressive stunts, I gotta say. Climbing a rope that is attached to a helicopter and swinging his leg up to the bottom part of the helicopter. And this is a white-knuckle-y movie just because of the stunts, really. The plot, it's kind of like go to the place and get the thing and save the world.
Oh, it's plutonium, I was wrong.
It is plutonium and not
uranium, but they're both trouble.
Yes. And it involves Henry Cavill and his Justice League destroying mustache. And
finally, it all makes
the
sense.
return of Rebecca Ferguson. This actually is very much a direct follow-up plot-wise to Rogue Nation. So like, you might at least go back and read the Wikipedia page for Rogue Nation if you haven't seen it lately, because this picks up story-wise in terms of characters from that movie and events from that movie, and you're sort of expected to have seen it. So
yeah,
the other Mission Impossibles have been fairly, discreet at this point.
Self-contained.
Yes.
Yeah, Rebecca Ferguson's character for sure has a through line. The reasons why Michelle Monaghan's character matters, that's all in there. This is totally thrilling. This is 2.5 hours long. It never feels like it. It just totally zips by. You're looking at me in a way that
go
you don't.
Go ahead.
Alonso might not agree about this part. It is all of like 2 hours and 27 minutes long, and it is jaw-dropping. See it on the biggest screen you can find, because quite a bit of it was like clearly shot and intended to be viewed on like everything you could possibly see it on. I'm including some of the helicopter stuff. Tom Cruise, being Tom Cruise, spent an entire 1.5 years learning how to fly this particular helicopter.
Oh, wow.
So that he knew. Why are you surprised?
I believe it. I believe it. No, totally. Of course. I just didn't know.
Tom Cruise. So that's really him. That's really him, like climbing up the side of a mountain.
Well, that part. That's all. That's like calling back the hits practically when he's climbing up the mountain.
It's jaw-dropping though, and also I love that it's not just that the stunts are nutty; it's that they're executed so beautifully.
Yes.
And quite often with the big set pieces, like, it can be disorienting. They're overly edited. Here, it's like you are simultaneously immersed within them. You are smack in the middle of the action, but you also have enough perspective on them to know who's doing what, where,
Absolutely.
with whom, and why. So there's like a chase going on through the streets of Paris, but then there's also like people on a boat in the sewers underneath Paris, and they all, you know where everything is at all times.
Yes.
And so the maximum level of thrill can be achieved because you're not like taken out of it and distracted and going, wait, where is he
who,
now?
what?
Also, the sound design is so great, you guys. A couple different times.
Oh, during the motorcycle chase?
You hear like you feel again like you are in it. If you are a big fan of open-handed Tom Cruise running, as I am, how can you not be? There is quite a satisfying amount of it here.
Christopher McQuarrie, who directed Rogue Nation, is back. And yeah, no, you're right. On a technical level, this is doing everything right. And my only qualm about the 2.5 hours, never feeling like 2.5 hours, it's not that I was ever bored. I find both Rogue Nation and this one a little exhausting.
That's the point.
I know, but it's that thing of, how when a fancy lady dresses for the evening and then before she leaves, she's supposed to take off one piece of jewelry.
Oh, yeah.
These movies need to take off one piece of jewelry.
Okay.
It's just too much by the end of it. And so what is thrilling just becomes kind of like, I physically can't take another stunt at this point, and then there's another stunt, and then there's another one, and I don't know. I think there's a bit of an excess happening here, but it's excessive all good stuff.
Yeah,
it's an ice cream headache.
It's exquisitely made excess,
Yeah.
and there are giant chunks of time where I just had the biggest, goofiest grin on my
Oh,
face,
yeah.
or I would just burst out laughing.
No,
I
yeah.
would just burst out laughing because it's so insane.
Yeah, the press. I saw it with the press. People were just like howling, laughing, not because anything funny was happening, but it was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe you're going to one up this already insane situation." That said, I had more fun at Skyscraper. I did. I'm sorry.
now.
Look, I know that by all measures, this is a better film. It's better made. All that stuff. I grant you everything.
Yes.
At the end of the day, I had a better time at Skyscraper.
Because it was just dumb and because these are serious?
No, well, maybe, but no, I think it was just because in terms of the pacing of it, like it was thrilling, and then I had a chance to catch my breath, and then it was thrilling, and like they knew how to pace that out better, and I feel like this movie just like thrill, and that just gets, I think that can be a little much. But which is not to say you shouldn't see this, you shouldn't see it gigantic.
You should see it gigantic.
But it's still, I had a better time at Skyscraper.
I will say it does take a moment, and it catches its breath here and there to let somebody who is just formidable like Angela Bassett show up and be a badass. You know, Alec Baldwin is back to help try to explain things.
He's the Basil exposition of these movies.
He is. And then Rebecca Ferguson, again, if you saw the previous one, she's just got this tremendous presence about her. She's a really mysterious force, but she also brings like an emotional underpinning to it that these movies need as a balance from just the nonstop action.
If they want to spin off a movie about her, I would watch that in a heartbeat.
Yeah, she is every bit his equal here. And then toward the end, you know, supposedly everything he does is for Michelle Monaghan, or the emotional connection of that marriage and that life is a driving force for him. And so she comes back in ways that are satisfying. But yeah, it still remains to the very end kind of nutty. It's a great, Ving Rhames has an emotional moment here. Simon Pegg is always good. No, I do not really have any complaints, except maybe there's a thing that's supposed to be shocking that maybe isn't shocking.
Okay.
I'm not going to call it a twist. they're increasingly.
They're still doing this. In case you were wondering.
Yeah, and that is fun.
But they make fun of the fact that they're doing that, which is kind of funny. The other characters find that a little ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean there are revelations that I would say perhaps are not as earth-shattering.
You're right. Yes.
Perhaps are not as earth-shattering as the movie intends for them to be.
Yes.
Having said that, though, it's just a blast.
No, I had a stone cold gas at this. It's tons of fun. I in no way am trying to like diminish it, but I went back and after seeing the movie, realizing how connected it was to Rogue Nation, I went back and reread my review, and even in that one, I was like, this is like, y'all really, there's just too much they crammed into this. And I my favorite is probably still Ghost Protocol.
I love Ghost Protocol.
Which has tons of over-the-top moments, but I think Brad Bird has maybe a better sense of like, you know, when to go and when to ease on the clutch a little, you know. And McQuarrie just seems to be like gunning it. Yeah,
I think I still like Ghost Protocol best also, but this is maybe like a close second for me. And this is also probably like the blockbuster of the summer for me. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So I'm saying 9. What is your number?
I said what, 8.6?
8.7?
7. Okay, 8.7.
Okay. So this opens probably Thursday night.
Yes.
It's going to be just gigantic this weekend. I assume that whatever other movies have done well at the box office, we'll have to say bye-bye now, because this is going to just dominate everything, and it should. And
I hope Teen Titans finds, like, if there's kids that don't want to go to this, like, go see that. It's a lot of fun.
You don't have to choose. You can see them both.
That too.
So enjoy. I'm 97% on the tomato meter, so go see it.